Two vials lie before you. One is an SSS-grade evolution serum that grants you godlike powers, elevating you above everyone else. The other is the black light virus. With a 99.99% fatality rate, you'll likely die, turn into a zombie, or end up in a vegetative state, with only a 0.01% chance of awakening powers beyond SSS grade. What's your choice? At the Jiangnan No. 1 High School Awakening Plaza, homeroom teacher Zhou Hai stands before Class 5, watching his students with great anticipation. Students, the evolution serums in the divine space are randomized. Whether you get a good power depends on your luck, so don't put too much pressure on yourselves. But as your teacher, I must insist, stay away from the genetic virus. You absolutely must not choose it. Can we skip this, sir? The virus is lethal. Only a fool would pick it, the school beauty, Yun Xiwei said impatiently. Then, her name was called by the staff, and she headed straight toward the divine space. I scanned my surroundings, dazed. What's going on? Did I just transmigrate? A moment ago, I was in the nation's top medical lab with 4 world-class virologists working to crack a deadly global virus. But the next second, the lab exploded, and when I opened my eyes, I was here. And this divine space? Why does it look so much like my lab? Suddenly, a sharp pain pierced my head. A flood of memories rushed in. It turns out this is a world where everyone awakens superpowers. A century ago, the abyss descended, zombies broke out, and beasts ran wild, plunging Earth into an apocalypse. But along with it came the divine space. Everyone turning 18 can enter the divine space to choose between an evolution serum or a genetic virus to awaken their powers. At first, people chose both. But as more people chose, they discovered the genetic virus had a 99.99% fatality rate. Once infected, humans either die or turn into zombies. Even if they survive, they end up as vegetables, unable to awaken any powers. What's worse, if the virus spreads, it could trigger a citywide catastrophe. Over time, the genetic virus became a taboo in the divine space, and no one dared to touch it. Meanwhile, a glowing blue virtual panel appeared before my eyes. Name, Zhang Chen. Rank, low-tier beginner. Unique talent, virus master. Talent description. Affected by a deadly virus in a space-time rift, you can perfectly control and analyze any virus. Due to your mutation, you cannot use evolution serums. You must awaken your power through a virus. Activation requirement. Inject 1 genetic virus. Seeing this sudden talent, I was completely stunned. This talent is incredibly powerful. While others can only use 1 evolution serum, if I can master 100 different viruses, wouldn't that mean I could gain 100 terrifying abilities? Meanwhile, all eyes were fixed on Yun Xiwei as she walked toward the divine gift chamber. 2 rows of heavily armed soldiers stood on either side of her. To prevent any unstable students from choosing the genetic virus to retaliate against society, these soldiers were ready to neutralize anyone who turned into a zombie. Under everyone's gaze, Yun Xiwei quickly entered the divine gift chamber. As a portal opened, she stepped into a high-tech, futuristic laboratory. In the center of the lab stood 2 beams of light, orange and black, each containing an evolution serum and a genetic virus. Seeing the evolution serum glowing in the orange beam with its chilling aura, a satisfied smile appeared on her face, and she immediately injected it into her body. The staff noticed the ability details projected from the chamber and quickly announced, Yun Xiwei from Class 5 Grade 12 has awakened an S-rank ability, Frost Domain. Everyone in the square was stunned by the sight. Wow, an S-rank Frost Domain, as expected of the school beauty, that's incredible. 2 minutes later, Yun Xiwei walked out of the divine gift chamber. A reporter rushed over and asked her, Congratulations on awakening an S-rank ability, Yun Xiwei. Do you have anything to say? Like, which university are you aiming for? Yun Xiwei nodded slightly at the question. I haven't decided on a university yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing what ability Zhang Chen awakens. His grades have been better than mine for the past 3 years, so he should be able to awaken an S-rank ability too. I hope to attend the same university as him after he awakens. As she spoke, she looked at me with a hint of smugness in her eyes. With those words, the entire crowd's attention shifted to me. Haha, Zhang Chen, go on up, we're all waiting! The school beauty already awakened an S-rank ability. Since you're better than her, it would be embarrassing if you didn't get one too. Urged by the crowd, I walked toward the divine gift chamber. As I passed by, Yun Xiwei couldn't help but sneer. Zhang Chen, I must have had poor taste to have ever liked you. Now that I've awakened an S-rank ability, how could you possibly compete with me in the national exam? I ignored her and walked straight into the divine gift chamber. The moment I entered, 2 beams of light immediately appeared on the chamber's projection. One was a deep, dark black with streaks of blood red, while the other was a pure, vibrant red. SSS rank? How is that possible? Yun Xiwei stared at the evolution serum in the red beam, completely struck with disbelief. Our homeroom teacher, Zhou Hai, was so excited he was practically numb. As expected of my student, this is truly legendary. Meanwhile, a stir rippled through the square as the principal, the education director, the mayor, and the local military elites all rushed toward the divine gift space. An SSS-grade evolution serum. In the last 100 years, only 4 have ever appeared worldwide. Ha ha ha, our Shengxia Empire is finally getting an SSS-grade Esper. Heaven truly blesses us. Heaven bless Shengxia! The military leaders of the Longya base wept with joy. Principal Shu, what's this student's name? Our Longya base wants to. Colonel Lin Tianhe, a super-tier Esper, asked the white-haired old man excitedly. Principal Shu Qingming stroked his beard and smiled. His name is Zhang Chen, our top student at No. 1 High School. But Colonel Lin, if you want him, you'll have to ask Zhang Chen himself. I can't make that call for him. The Jiangnan City Education Director laughed. Don't be so impatient, Colonel. Even if you want him for your base, you'll have to wait until the national exam in 10 days. While they were debating, I made my move inside the divine gift space, checking the red beam before walking over to the black one. What's going on? Is Zhang Chen hesitating? With an SSS-grade serum right there, what's there to think about? No way. Is he actually interested in the genetic virus and the black beam? The crowd watched in confusion. The principal and Lin Tianhe were equally baffled, sensing something wrong and growing visibly tense. Inside the lab, I stood by the black beam, where a deep double-helix genetic virus vial hovered. Without hesitation, I reached out and touched the spiral vial. The red light twisted, displaying name, blacklight virus, potential god tier, description, the universe's ultimate virus. It's the blacklight virus! I gasped, my heart racing. In my memories, it's nearly invincible, with its core ability being consumption, stealing genes and powers from others. I quickly grabbed the virus and injected it into my body with practiced ease. A voice echoed in my mind. Unique talent virus master activated. Blacklight virus controlled and converted into an ability. Abilities gained, consume and plunder, omnipotent enhancement, king of shapeshifting, immortal body, adaptive evolution. Information flooded my brain. I clenched my fist, my whole body trembling. Just the names of these abilities told me how incredibly powerful they were. As I regained my senses, my body had been transformed. covered in a layer of dark crimson-tinged matter. It radiated a violent, dangerous, and lethal aura, and my physique was several times stronger than before. I couldn't wait to check my virtual status panel. Name, Zhang Chen. Rank, D-tier early stage 0%. Unique talent, Virus King. Conceptual ability, Blacklight Virus. God tier ability 1. Consume and plunder can consume any biomass or energy to replenish oneself. Can absorb target abilities, memories, skills, and knowledge, and gain genetic points. 2. Omnipotent enhancement. Can consume genetic points to upgrade and boost all physical attributes. All sensory, psychic, infection, and control abilities. 3. Master of shapeshifting. Capable of morphing into weapons, defensive gear, or support tools plus mimicry. 4. Immortality. With the ability to heal any wound instantly. Near-death cells are shielded by the virus, allowing regeneration from any cell by consuming energy. 5. Adaptive evolution. Developing resistance to new threats in a short time. Can evolve permanent immunity to any harmful substance encountered. Possessing multiple similar powers allows for evolution into higher level abilities. I was stunned. The Blacklight Virus grants near omnipotent evolution. As long as I keep consuming, I'll be invincible. The awakening square fell into a deathly silence, everyone gaping in shock, frozen like puppets. Principal Shu, the Education Bureau chief, and the military leaders felt as if the sky were falling. Principal Shu Qingming was livid, clutching his heart as he lost all composure. What is wrong with this kid? Is he out of his mind? Shu Qingming turned to the stunned Zhou Hai like a ravenous tiger. Zhou Hai, get over here! How do you teach your students? You let such a talent go astray!